Welcome to Animation Rundown, to a fun recap of Batman. The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. The city of Gotham has now become a city of crime to a city that practices justice with an iron fist. Now the mutants that had once tried to take over Gotham City along with a mutant leader have become passionate fans of Batman and also call themselves the Sons of the Batman. While the TV experts on screen or the citizens of Gotham City are wondering whether they have replaced one trouble with another, they don't realize a bigger problem is arising somewhere in Arkham Asylum. Back at Arkham Asylum, Joker has at last woken up from his catatonic state. Being the cunning man he is, Joker decides to manipulate his psychologist into believing that he was now a new man. He convinced his psychologist, Dr. Bartholomew Wolper, that he was now a changed man. For Joker's new start, Dr. Wolper decides that a talk show will be the perfect place. According to Dr. Wolper, Joker could go there and narrate his story to millions of other people. Through pulling a few strings here and there, Dr. Wolper arranges a session for the Joker on the Dave Endocrine Show. Back at the White House, the US President, Ronald Reagan, contacts Superman. He wants Superman to talk about Batman's return. For your information, in that timeline, Superman is working as a government operative so that he could save the citizens of the world in his ways. Through their talk, the president tells Superman to stop Batman from establishing his vigilantism and go back to his retired phase. The president also adds that he does not want him to kill Batman. Talking about Batman, he is currently on an undercover mission to stop Bruno and her henchmen. Even though Batman was outnumbered and was trying to be shut down, he takes down all of Bruno's henchmen and chases after her. To accomplish this, he instructs Kelly, that is Robin, to lead Bruno into an abandoned place. Batman's intention behind this is to draw out some information about Joker's plan from Bruno. He thinks that Joker has a hidden intention of appearing in the Dave Endocrine Show, whose episode is going to air the very next weekend. But the fight is interrupted by Superman's presence. After interrogating Bruno, Batman agrees to talk to Superman. Meanwhile, the US president is on air addressing the press about the growing enmity between the US and the Soviet Union that is caused by the possession of the island, Cordo Maltese. Reacting to the presence of American military men in their state, the Soviets are infuriated by America's fascists to move and pledge that they will now bring in total military commitment. During this press conference, the elephant in the room is Batman's controversial return. When asked about it, the US president doesn't talk about the alliance between the two superheroes, but feigns ignorance instead. He shifts the spotlight from him to the authorities of Gotham City, who are believed to be handling the problem at hand. The scene shifts to the police commissioner, James Gordon, stepping down from his position and handing in the new police commissioner, Ellen Yindel. And as expected from Captain Ellen Yindel's nature, the very first order that she gives is a warrant for Batman's arrest. During this interval, Superman is talking to Batman, just as he promised the president. He tells Batman to go back to retirement, just like the way they had agreed upon 10 years ago. He said that Bruce was acting like a criminal, and that if he didn't stop soon, then someone with authority would do it sooner or later. To this, all Bruce has to say is, "May the best man win." Meanwhile, Abner, Joker's sidekick, visits him at Arkham Asylum. There the two sit together and devise a plan for Joker's escape after Joker makes his appearance at the Dave Endocrine Show. Staying loyal to his boss, Abner hands Joker a mind-controlling lipstick and some high-grade filters to counteract the gas. The building is on high alert as Joker is being all glammed up for the show. At the same time, Batman makes his move and lands on the rooftop. To his surprise, he finds Ellen and more cops waiting in the dark. Initially, Batman takes the huge number of cops down with the help of smoke bombs, but Ellen and her guards quickly surround him. Fortunately for Batman, Kelly comes to his rescue before things could go south. Coming back to the Dave Endocrine Show, things have not been going well. Just as Dr. Wolper tells Joker to tell his story, Joker starts blaming Batman for all of his crimes. And as quick as lightning, Joker kills Dr. Wolper in front of the viewers. At the same time, Abner's dolls Bobby and Mary, whose smile gas subsequently kills everyone. And that's how Joker makes his grand escape. But that isn't where his plan ends. Joker takes down Selina Kyle, who is also known as Catwoman. He uses his mind-controlling lipstick to make Catwoman follow his orders. Through Catwoman and the mind-controlling lipstick, Joker has control over a congressman named Hector Alejandro Noches. He makes Hector Alejandro Noches climb to the top of the Gotham Vista Hotel completely naked but covered by the US flag. Before falling to his death, he commanded the US to attack the Soviets with a nuclear strike. To find out more about the incident, Batman and Robin visit the crime scene undercover. Batman is disguised as a 6th precinct detective, Batman realizes that the escort was none other than Catwoman. But before he could discover more information, his cover is blown right in front of Captain Ellen Maiden when the real detective visits the crime scene. Making his escape, Batman and Robin trace down Catwoman's whereabouts. They found her all tied up and dressed as Wonder Woman. Through the cotton candy lying on the floor, the two deduced that this was none other than Joker's doing. Here also, before they could investigate further, Captain Ellen follows them with her cops. Batman and Robin reach Fairgrounds and find Joker and his henchmen there. Batman and Joker fight each other while Robin handles Abner and his dolls. In the fight that ensues, Robin accidentally kills Abner and Joker makes countless attempts to take people hostage, and finally hits Batman with a shot, and being the crazy man, he randomly starts shooting people. There, Batman takes Joker by surprise. Taking advantage of Batman's huge blood loss, the Joker stabs him multiple times. In an attempt to defend himself, Batman breaks Joker's neck, which paralyzes him waist down. At that moment, Joker is hit with another devilish idea. He commits suicide by breaking his neck, completely knowing very well that Batman will be blamed for his murder. Before Batman could even catch his breath, Captain Ellen and her cops arrive at the scene. Yet, once again, Robin comes to his rescue. As for the ongoing American and Soviet battle going on, the American corps feign victory due to Superman's strength, but in an attempt to throw a nuclear bomb into space, Superman causes a blackout in the whole place. With the recent blackout all over the city, the crime rate in Gotham City increases significantly overnight. Batman fixes this problem with the help of Robin and the mutants who call themselves Sons of the Batman. He also preached to the other citizens to put their differences aside and help restore order in the city. This incident teaches Captain Ellen that Batman's existence is not something that she should not be wasting her time on. And this is how Gotham City becomes the safest country while the other American cities drown in crime. One could say that things were looking up for Batman until the US president ordered Superman to kill off Batman. At the same time, Bruce is visited by Green Lantern. He tells Batman that he wants to take revenge on Superman for what he did 10 years back, so he has his assistance. Batman starts preparing for his battle with Superman, and as always, Alfred Pennyworth, Batman's butler, advises him not to do so. The battle is of so much importance that army troops were sent out to evacuate the downtown slums as a battleground for Batman and Superman. Batman easily strikes Superman down with the suit he created that provided his Superman-level strength. And with Oliver's help, he gives Superman a final blow with kryptonite arrows. Batman told Superman that he could have easily killed him then, and told him that he wanted Superman to remember him as the one who had defeated him. Before Superman could say anything, Batman died of a heart attack. Coincidentally, at the same time, Alfred Pennyworth blew up Wayne Manor. Due to the shock of the events, Alfred is hit with a stroke and dies on the spot. All of Gotham City grieves the death of their hero, Batman. The truth also finally comes out that Batman was none other than the famous billionaire industrialist Bruce Wayne. But this was not the end of Batman. Just as Superman was about to leave Batman's coffin, he realizes that Batman has faked his death and he smirks. In reality, Batman is now teaching his methods to the Sons of the Batman with Robin and Oliver to keep things in order in Gotham City. He knows Batman will leave them alone until they stay inside the shadows. If you want to watch more amazing videos like this, do not forget to subscribe to our channel Animation Rundown and press the bell icon so that you never miss another update from us.